Hi, ladies and dudes, and welcome back for my part 2 event of Taken 3. So, without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's go on to the characters of the movie. And there's a whole lot of good characters to choose from, and they're really good characters in so many ways. But there's only one character I do not like in the movie, and that is Stuart. And I can't believe for what the heck I finally see in Stuart. And there's going to be a little bit of a plot twist of this character that will truly surprise you. And I was freaking surprised myself, and I was 100% right about this guy. He is not allowed to be trusted, if you know what I mean. So, ladies and dudes, I will remind you all, please stay away from Stuart. He is nothing but a bad side to the Taken saga, if you know what I mean. So please stay away from this evil madman. So that's out of the way. Let's go on to these good characters of the film. Okay, there's a lot of good characters to choose from. Okay, I will go on with Brian Mills' pals. You know, Sam, Bernie, and Casey. The three guys who came from the first Taken movie. I remember Bernie wasn't there on Taken 2. It was somebody else. But I'm glad they got that guy back who did Bernie for Taken, well, for the first Taken. And he's there for Taken 3. I will say for Brian Mills' pals, his three main stooges, I frickin' love those guys. They are still frickin' memorable even to this day. I will say the best memorable character is Sam. Sam is one of the best supporters I have ever seen, for Brian Mills' pals, I guess. He's very strong, he's very supportive, he will do anything to help out Brian with his problems, and tell you the truth is, Sam is one of the best dudes out there who did believe in Brian Mills, and Sam wants to know what's going on when Brian told him the whole story about the time when Brian Mills was in his apartment and he found Lenore's body and all that stuff. Yeah, Sam already knows that Brian Mills did not kill Lenore, and I'm so glad that Sam is one of the best characters who did believe in his best friend. So I really support that character, and I'm so glad that Sam, Casey, and Bernie, they all helped out in Brian Mills' mission to find out who the real killer is, and they're gonna do the best they can to get this mystery solved for real, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Brian Mills' pals were definitely the best memorable characters, best supporting memorable characters in this whole entire movie, period. And the other character I want to mention is this Frank dude, played by Forrest Whitaker. And to tell you the truth, ladies and dudes, I fell in love with Forrest Whitaker's character. I will say Forrest Whitaker's character as some type of inspector dude who wants to solve mystery and all that stuff, he is definitely one of the best characters in the whole entire Taken saga. I mean, I love this guy to death. He has a great personality, great attitude. He's a very serious character. He's very headstrong. And there's only two things I love about this character. One, he loves bagels. And every time he wants to have a little treat for, doing his hard work and all that stuff, he just wants to have one single bagel for breakfast. He loves his bagels. And the second best part I love about this character is his score. I hope Forrest Whitaker is so darn surprised that he will finally get his own score for a Taken movie. And I will say, the Inspector score had truly blew me away. It really fit his character very, very well. And I will say for Forrest Whitaker, thank you so much for being a part of Taken 3. You have a very awesome character, and you are a very awesome actor, And I'm sorry I never got to see any of your films like The Last King of Scotland or Butler, but I will say that you are one of the best actors I have ever seen so far in movie history. So I salute you, dude. Always. And then we got Kim Mills, played by Maggie Grace. I will say Kim is still a very good character, even to this day. I think she's way more stronger than the last two Taken films. I mean, she's very strong, very supportive. She's starting to become a very mature character. She's very headstrong, and she'll do her best for what kind of life that she ever wanted. And I do feel sorry for her for being so heartbroken, for finding out that when Brian told her the truth about what had happened to her mother. And I did know deep inside of Kim's heart that she does love her mother very, very much. And I really do understand this character very, very well. So I will say for Maggie Grace, thank you so much for working so hard in all three of the Taken films. You're a really good actress. You're a very good woman. And I hope you'll do some more good films in the later on future, if you know what I mean. And also we got Faken Jensen playing Lenore. And I really love Lenore. She is a really good character. And I will say, out of all the characters that I've seen in the Taken saga, I will say that Lenore is the most underrated character in the whole entire Taken saga, because I really want to get to know this character a little bit more. I want to get to know her storyline. I really want to get to know her background story, you know, about what had happened when she and Brian got divorced. And I really do feel sorry for her for having a whole lot of pain and suffering, even during the time when she and you-know-who are going to have their stupid relationship problem. But the only thing that matters, I really want Lenore to divorce Stuart for good. I want Lenore to forget about that stupid, arrogant, rich man who, you know, he gave her a lot of suffering for all these years, and I think Stuart doesn't have any respect of Lenore no more and all that stuff. So I think it would have been better if Lenore should just divorce Stuart for good and go back to the real man that she truly loved, the one who will always be there by her side, I guess, if you know what I mean. I feel bad for Lenore. I just wish she should have a little bit more role in this movie, if she hadn't died and all that stuff. So, let's just say I wish we could get to know this character just a little bit more, if you know what I mean. And now let's go on to the most important character in the whole entire movie, Brian Mills, played by our most favorite actor of all time, the great and mighty Liam Neeson. I mean, Liam Neeson still nailed as Brian Mills even to this day, and Brian Mills will always be one of my most favorite characters of all time, period. I mean, this guy had a good storyline. He has a great personality, great attitude. He is such a mature character. He's very headstrong. He's a bad A-word character. He's so darn sexy. This guy really did blow me away. I'll never forget when I first watched the first Taken movie, and I fell in love with this character since. And I hate to say it, ladies and dudes, but out of all the Taken movie, well, out of all the movies that Liam Neeson worked so hard in so many years, I will say the Taken saga is truly one of his best movies of all time, period. I will say the Taken saga is definitely a way better movie for Liam Neeson than the Schindler's List. For real, if you know what I mean. And so that is it, ladies and dudes. Here we go, the moment you've all been waiting for. here's my final thoughts of Taken 3. Overall, Taken 3 is one of the best movies of all time for the year of 2015 so far. And sadly, it became one of the most underrated movies of all time. It had a good storyline, the characters were likable, except for one. It has great action scenes, great drama, great score, great cinematography, a very well fast-paced movie indeed, and let's just say it is a very near epic masterpiece film. It is very darn close as an epic masterpiece movie, but I will say it's really, really close. And so for my rating for 1 to 10, I decided to give Taken 3 a really good score of 9.5 out of 10. You had better watch this movie to believe it. It will blow you away. Forget about those dumb movie reviewers for giving this poor movie bad negative signs. Just see the movie for yourself, and please give this movie a really good positive review, if you know what I mean. And so, that's it, ladies and dudes. That is my whole entire movie review of Taken 3. I hope you enjoyed this movie review, and I'm sorry if I made a couple mistakes or so. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and join me next time for my next movie reviews to come. Like Moroni Kenshin, the 2-part event of the Kyoto Arc, third person, the Oh Heck No movie, The Wind Rises, the 3 main Pokemon movies, The Great Mouse Detected, Perfect Blue, Ninja Scroll, and Liam Neeson's next new film called The Night on the Run, I think. So be prepared for those movie reviews to come. And one last thing, ladies and dudes. Well, 2 things. Out of all the Taken movies that you've seen, which Taken movie is your all-time favorite? Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there, let me know, and I will let you know is, I want to treat all 3 of these Taken movies as an equal, and I can't tell which movie is better than the other. So, I'd rather treat this movie saga as an equal. And, most of all, does anybody want to see Brian Lenore have sex if they should have added a Taken 3? Well, whatever your thoughts are, leave a comment there, let me know. And please don't forget to kick it more for it, if you know what I mean. So, I'll see you guys later. Sayonara!